Hi, welcome to the quiz. You will be presented with multiple choice questions, each displayed on screen for a short time. Please make sure to attempt answering all the questions. Quizzes help us to reinforce our knowledge, identify areas where we need to focus more, and improve our overall performance. Taking quizzes can also help to increase retention and make the learning process more engaging and enjoyable. With that out of the way, you can answer along on quizalto.com. The exact URL of this quiz will be in the notes down below. Let's get started. Good luck. How can AWS IoT Analytics integrate with other AWS services? By dedicated network setup. Through AWS IoT Core. By manual data transfer. Using external APIs. What is a key advantage of using AWS IoT Analytics pipelines? Manual configuration. Local data storage. Reduced data encryption. Automated data processing steps. Which AWS service is commonly used with AWS IoT Analytics for machine learning? AWS Step Functions. AWS Lambda. Amazon Redshift. Amazon SageMaker. What type of data can AWS IoT Analytics process? Only structured data. Only text data. Structured and unstructured IoT data. Only unstructured data. What type of data can be ingested into AWS IoT Analytics? Only unstructured data. Only structured data. Structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data. Only binary data. What is a common use case for AWS IoT Analytics? Predictive maintenance. Hosting web applications. Database management. Network configuration. What is AWS IoT Analytics primarily used for? To manage EC2 instances. To host websites. To collect, process, and analyze IoT data. To provide real-time video streaming. What type of data store is used in AWS IoT Analytics for long-term storage? Virtual server. SQL database. Memory cache. Managed data store. How does AWS IoT Analytics support machine learning? By managing machine learning frameworks. By providing GPU instances. By hosting machine learning models. By preparing and processing data for analysis. In AWS IoT Analytics, what is a dataset? A storage volume. A virtual server. A security policy. A set of data used for querying and analysis. What is the role of AWS IoT Analytics in IoT data lifecycle management? Managing IoT device firmware. Deploying IoT devices. Processing and analyzing data. Creating network configurations. Which AWS IoT Analytics feature helps in detecting data anomalies? Data filters. Virtual servers. Pre-built templates. Data encryption. Which feature of AWS IoT Analytics helps in processing large volumes of IoT data? Manual data processing. Scalable data pipelines. Static storage volumes. Limited data ingestion. Which of the following is a benefit of using AWS IoT Analytics? Automated data processing and analysis. Dedicated hardware management. Increased data traffic. Manual data entry. What is a benefit of using managed data stores in AWS IoT Analytics? Scalability and ease of management. Dedicated hardware requirement. Local storage only. Manual data entry. What is the function of a pipeline in AWS IoT Analytics? To manage databases. To create virtual machines. To deploy applications. To process messages through a series of activities. Which AWS service is essential for integrating with AWS IoT Analytics for data ingestion? AWS IoT Core. Amazon EC2. AWS RDS. AWS S3. What type of storage is used for raw IoT data in AWS IoT Analytics? Database tables. Channel storage. Memory cache. Local disks. What is a typical use case for AWS IoT Analytics in industrial applications? Predictive maintenance. Social media analysis. Image processing. Video streaming. What is the benefit of using AWS IoT Analytics for IoT data processing? Fixed data formats. Scalability and flexibility. Dedicated hardware requirements. On-premises storage. What is the purpose of a data store in AWS IoT Analytics? To deploy applications. To store processed data for analysis. To manage user permissions. To configure network settings. What is the main purpose of an AWS IoT Analytics dataset? To configure network settings. To manage user access. To run queries on processed data. To store raw data. What kind of analysis can be performed using AWS IoT Analytics? Website hosting. Game development. Predictive analytics. Video encoding. How does AWS IoT Analytics ensure data integrity during processing? By storing data locally. By validating and filtering data. By using dedicated hardware. By reducing data encryption. In AWS IoT Analytics, what is the purpose of the SQL query engine? To create machine learning models. To manage data encryption. To deploy IoT applications. To run SQL queries against processed data. And that's a wrap. Thanks to everyone who participated. Remember, you can answer along on quizalto.com, where you can keep track of your progress and find much more quizzes. We hope you had a fun and challenging time. Until next time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more. Hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as we upload. Please leave a comment if you have any thoughts or suggestions, and if you think this video is worth sharing with someone who could benefit from it, please forward a link to them. See you next time. Thanks for watching.